So you're having a lot of peace and harmony at the moment. You may have come out from a very codependent relationship, where you were very reliant on that person. And, you are now experiencing a period where you're much more calmer than you were. Your luck is changing. This card has come in, so it's changing in love. So big changes are coming in on the love front. So you've been focusing a lot on manifesting love in the past, and, you're waiting for fate to have its way, waiting for karma to actually work for you. So going into the future, there's a casual affair coming up, and that could possibly turn into new love. So something coming up for you that might end up being very karmic and turn out to be something long-term, a new love. And it does say your luck is changing here, so things are going to start moving for you. Okay, so you've got the Six of Rods over here, and this shows that, you want to get into a relationship with somebody that is very long-term, maybe, moving away from difficult situations, but you want that relationship to be something where you and that person get along really, really well. I mean, who doesn't? But the thing that worries you about getting into a new relationship is that you might be feeling, it might trap you, or you might feel as though you're being trapped into some situation that you don't want. So you want your freedom, but you also want to be in a relationship, because you can see this woman as carrying this cage with this bird in it. It's almost as though she wants that, and there are birds in the background as well. So she wants that freedom to be able to do what she wants, and she's worried that if she gets into a relationship, she's going to feel very trapped, as though she were a bird in a cage. But she does want that liaison or that relationship with the person, but she doesn't want to be to feel as though it's something that binds her to a situation. So this is how you're feeling. This is a card of also celebration or victory, and this is a card of things going the right way, celebrating something. So maybe you are involved with somebody right now, or maybe you're getting into this relationship, or it's getting deeper, but you're starting to feel a little bit trapped in it. So this could well be the case. So this relationship, it's a new relationship. It's a very, you're very infatuated with the person, and you feel this is true love. It's almost like you don't have eyes for anyone else but yourself. So you're very focused on the relationship, and you're very much in love with this person. And you may have met this person on the work situation. So this could have been somebody that you have worked with and you admired for a long time. A lot of people admire this person as well. You've got the Three of Pentacles over here. So you may have been working with this person, collaborating on some kind of project with this person, and this is how you're met, and this is how you'll have fallen in love with each other. So in the past year, you have cut out anything that has no longer served you, any kind of problems, you've cut out the past, and this was, you've been very bold and speaking whatever, saying your truth, and taking charge of the situation, getting back your confidence again, and any kind of situation that was no longer serving you seem to have severed ties with the old relationship. And the last few months, you had spent a lot of time with the star, trying to find direction in life, trying to find your inspiration, trying to make plans for the future. So this is the compass here, and this is just trying to find yourself again, trying to balance yourself, trying to get a direction in your love life. Now you've spent a lot of time trying to manifest this love, so you've been working at it. It is not something that has just appeared from nowhere. You put a lot of time and effort in it, because you've got the Magician card over here. Now, you might also have worries at the back of your mind that the person that you have started this relationship with, although it's such a good relationship, there might be some doubts as to whether this person is being totally honest with you, because this is the Magician card, and it is also ruled by Mercury. So, you are a bit worried that the relationship that you have manifested is not, 100% of what you think it is, that there might be a little bit of deception going on as well in the background. So that's working in your mind. And that might be just because of your past relationships that didn't work out. So going into the future, you've got the Page of Cups over here. So some offers or, some good times coming in over here. So this is going out, having a lot of fun with friends and, socializing a lot of messages, texts, that kind of thing coming in. So this is a lot of social invitations coming in for you. So you've got the Knight of Cups over here in your main theme here. And this is about feeling as though the person that you're with is making a lot of offers or saying a lot of things that might not be true. So you might be feeling a bit apprehensive because you feel that this person is making promises to you and maybe they're not going to be able to keep them. The Knight of Cups is somebody that, says all these wonderful things. They're a dreamer. They have all these visions and things that they want to do, but sometimes it's not based in reality, and you're a bit worried that might be the case here. And this is maybe the reason why the Magician card has appeared here, because, with the Magician card, it's usually dealing with people who talk quickly and, they're slick talkers. They say a lot of things, make a lot of promises, and really can't keep them. And maybe, there's a little bit of that deception going on over here, pulling a rabbit out of a hat kind of situation. And maybe you're worried that this person that you're with, you've got these big horses over here, and they're making all these proposals, and, maybe they're promising you things, and maybe they can't keep these promises. So this is something that is worrying you. This is working on your mind. So you've got the Sun card over here, and you want clarity to come in. You want the situation to, whatever, if there's any deception, you want that to clear up. You don't want there to be that pending. And you want things to start happening pretty soon. So it's almost as though there's some kind of clock ticking that you have in your head that, you have to do this by this time and you have to get this done by that time, or this relationship has to go in this direction by this time. So you need to relax and allow nature to take its course. If it's going to be going forward at a certain pace, then you've got to let that go and not be so stressed out about that. This is also putting a lot of effort into making things happen as soon as possible. So, you're trying to push for it. Trying to make things happen, but like I said, you might need to just relax and let things take its toll. So you've got the Seven of Rods over here, and there might be somebody else that you're interested as well. So there might be other options available to you. And these are options that you might be considering as well. So there might be other people that are interested in you, especially if you are going out a lot and meeting a lot of people, socializing a lot. You might have also an attraction to somebody else. You're also, I think, worried that maybe your partner might have other interests in other people. So, you might be saying that although this person may want to make some kind of committed relationship, they might be, a very slick talker, and they might be saying things to you and hiding things, and they might have other love interests, or they might be interests in other people. So this is something that's on your mind, that you're worried that they might, be straying or might have thoughts about somebody else. You yourself could be attracted to somebody else as well, and this is a fear that that the relationship will be broken up by somebody else coming and intervening, somebody else bringing, because there's a lot of rods here, it might be, some sexual attraction to a third party. So you're worried that, that relationship is not going to go the distance, that it might break up due to that particular problem. So going into the future, you've got the Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot, and you've got the Nine of Cups. So with the Eight of Pentacles, I think, the fears that you have are really unfounded, because this relationship looks like a really good relationship. There might be a little bit of work that needs to be done, a little bit of effort that needs to be put into maintaining the relationship. But in all, this person is very reliable. They're very, they're self-made. They earn well. They look after you pretty well. They make you laugh. They tick all the boxes. So it's a very, very good relationship, and they're somebody that you can rely on. They're very dependable as well. So it looks like, it's a really good relationship, and it is well grounded as too, and you are able to communicate and enjoy things. You're on the same page. And it looks like it will end up in something really committed, because you've got this Chariot card over here. You see, this is a really, an older couple, so and a well-established couple, and they're building something together, they're doing things together, and they're still enjoying each other's company. And there's still a lot of beauty and abundance within this particular relationship. It's a solid foundation. It's a solid relationship. So where it starts off as the Eight of Pentacles, it looks like it's going to end up with this, like this old married couple in this Chariot card over here. So it looks like this relationship is going to go the distance, and it's going to bring in a lot of happiness. You might be worried that this person that you're with might end up being very, very controlling, or might be somebody that watches your every move or tries to control what you do. But both of you are wearing masks over here, so it's time for you to remove the masks, reveal who you are to each other. So it's good to open up to the person and say what you mean, and discuss what your fears or what you're worried about, and in order to do that, this is the Nine of Cups, is a wish fulfillment, but it will only become something that, that is really long-term and long-lasting and fulfill your wishes, if you remove the masks and are completely honest. So there should be no deception, or nothing should be held back within the relationship, and then that allows the cups to be filled and the wish to be granted, a wish for a long relationship, a long, happy relationship. So it looks like this relationship will go the distance if you allow it to, but you need to, open up to this person and reveal things, or you'll need to have a heart-to-heart discussion about things. So, and tell the person, that you are feeling a little bit trapped, that you're worried, that, you don't want this relation to be a very restricting relationship, because all in all, you'll seem to be getting along pretty well over here. But you still have this longing for that freedom. You don't want your freedom to be restricted, it seems. And, you are very much in love with this person, very, very, very much in love with this person. And, with the Three of Pentacles, it's, you have been putting a lot of effort and work as well into the relationship. They're also very financially dependable. They're very ambitious. They know where they're going to in life. And so it's something that it looks like it's going to, mature and prosper. The relationship will mature and prosper, and it's only doubts and fears that are going to be the thing that causes any kind of problem. Also, don't try and push for things to move too quickly. Let it take its time. You need to allow things to mature gradually, and they will reveal their true selves to you. So I'm just drawing some cards from the Guardian Angel Tarot over here, and the first card is out with the old and in with the new. Heaven is showing you a sign that it is time to move in a new direction. Often this is because you're not happy or feel a lack of purpose in your life. This is a wake-up call to make changes that match your heart's desires and spiritual truths. So it's saying to you, you need to review this and move away from old thoughts or old situations that were in your head. You need to move away from that and approach this particular relationship in a very different kind of way. So look at it with different eyes, from a different perspective, and don't paint it with the same brush that if you've had previous relationships. This is not the same relationship as that. So you have to see this relationship for what it is and move forward with it. So you've got the Guardian of Emotion over here. Says this situation requires emotional maturity and total trust. You are surrounded by those who have only your best interests at heart, so you can rely on advice given. Challenges will be resolved, and this card indicates a generous, humanitarian, and refined person who you can completely depend on. So this person that you're dealing with is a very dependable person, and there's somebody that will allow you to emotionally mature. You can trust this person completely, and you'll be able to overcome any kind of challenges that you might be facing if you have any problems that you're dealing with. So you just have to be open and honest and have a heart-to-heart. And it says a win-win situation, the final card. There's strength in diversity. By blending ideas of other people with your own, you can come up with a solution. Start focusing on the aspects that everybody agrees on and open your mind to compromise and working together. Stay balanced and seek out a moderate approach. So here you can see these two people having a good heart-to-heart discussion over here and reaching some kind of compromise. And discussing about what makes them happy or what makes them unhappy, and you can see they're growing old together, these two people. So in this situation, you have to bring out your fears into the open and discuss it with your partner. If you feel that they're making promises they can't keep, you need to tell them, to be realistic. Because this is a card of somebody not being realistic, to being too romantic. And, when you have a situation where you're very infatuated with somebody, sometimes people say things, just to get that person back on their side. And, sometimes they may not be able to produce the goods, if you like. So it's time that this relationship needs to mature. Both of you need to have emotional maturity to deal with it, and you'll have to develop that trust issue needs to be developed, because you can see with this Nine of Cups, it wants to become the Nine of Cups totally and provide the wish fulfillment. The cups want to be filled, but both of you are hiding behind masks. So you can take this relationship to another level, and it will become something that's long-term, very beneficial, very productive, very happy. But you need to let go of your fears and have a good open discussion. So I hope this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.